Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Naruto ShinobiCraft. I was just about to spawn in a Sakura, and she finally spawned again naturally. But anyways, last time we were trying out wood release. We technically got this by cheating. I say technically, I spawned in the white Zetsu flesh and just got it for ourselves. But apparently the only reason it hadn't worked before was because there was one other command that I was just just nowhere did it say that needed to be turned off to upgrade your chances. So yeah, I don't mind that much considering apparently there was yeah. Anyways, we ended up getting wood release. Wood release on its own has some funny stuff and some it's not that great, but it does just let you build houses out of nowheres and trap things in cages that are surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting them to do much, but it can actually keep an Otsutsuki in place and it can't escape. So that's actually more points than I was expecting. Wood Burial is good against the lesser opponents, but anything super strong, it is just going to escape. And Wood Golem, it works kind of like Susanoo, which makes it okay against certain opponents, but not that great against others. But when you have Sage mode on top of it, the Shinzu Senju is just really, really powerful. Like, we tried it against the Gyuki, the Eight Tails, and it just did not stand a chance, especially when you're in... Well, it has two modes. Normal mode, where it's just like the wood column, but stronger. And then the one where you actually spawn it in originally. It has like a bunch of hands, and they just do a bunch of damage to everything around you. So, very powerful wood release. Anyways, today it's time to just start cheating things in to actually test them out. But I did want to find at least one. I did want to find a Sakura to see what she was going to trade. I was just going to spawn her in, but she finally spawned legitimately. So I'll buy the baked potatoes just for lack of emeralds, but we're gonna probably spawn in emeralds in a moment anyways. Okay, you can buy the healing jutsu off of you and the stronger, okay, she will sell the stronger version of the military ration pills. And I'm get back here, Sakura. And I'm going to assume that you're just going to unlock the Tailed Beast map, because that's what 1010 did too. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. The Sakura here, she'll sell military ration pills. She'll sell some of the healing scrolls. It might just be the basic healing scroll. I don't know if you can legitimately get, like, enhanced strength and whatnot in the base game. Although maybe I should spawn in a bunch of her real quick and spawn in a bunch of emeralds. See if she might not actually unlock them. Why don't I just grab a stack of them and a stack of emeralds real quick. Let's just go through this. Will she give, like, enhanced strength or something like that? Hey, get back here. Where are you going? Oh yeah, they'll just run instantly back towards the village, I guess. Stop it. So, you give me this. Okay, that's the gold one. That is not what I bought, but okay. Healing jutsu. Oh, and this one I just unlocked everything. Oh, she will sell enhanced strength. Okay, so you can get those. Does that mean that there are a couple of scrolls that exist in the base mod, but you can't get legitimately? I'm curious if that means that you can get, like, the adamantite chains legitimately off of an Aruka sensei if you didn't have a mod to make it getting them easier. That could be a thing. And 1010 just sells, like, kunais. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, you two are... Sakura kind of packs a punch. Literally, because she uses enhanced strength. Oh, you must have you must have the enhanced cellular activation on, because you are almost impossible to kill. I was planning on fighting you, but not like this. Get over here. Chase me over here, please. I cannot outdamage your healing, or at least not without some help from other things. Like if I activate lightning chakra mode, I'll just outpace your damage because I do so much extra, right? Oh, interesting. I still can't outdamage them. What if I do this? Just Wow, I can't beat her. Interesting. This wasn't quite the outcome I was expecting. I would have to actually obliterate her with something, with like an actual big attack, wouldn't I? Okay. I was expecting to have some way of doing this, but no, she'll just out-heal anything I can do to her. Is it anything, though? Because, yeah. With every I can more or less one-shot anything else with this attack. Oh, oh. Ha, wait, no, I didn't kill her. Huh. How? Does she have a hidden chakra bar? Like, she's using cellular activation. The way that jutsu works is, if you have chakra, you can't die. Any damage goes to your chakra instead. But I don't know if the Naruto mobs actually have a hidden chakra bar. So I'm not sure if I can kill her. How would I do this? Because that makes me think that she'd also survive against a Rasen Shuriken or something. Huh. Is it impossible to beat Sakura? It might be legitimately impossible to beat Sakura. I don't know. Huh. Do I have any other ideas for how to do this? Or is it just trying to beat her up until something works? See if she's just like... see if they have like a hidden chakra bar. Yeah, I straight up can't kill her. I don't... Maybe don't give mobs a jutsu that makes them immortal. If they play by different roles, that makes the downside of that jutsu not work for a mob. Maybe don't do that. What about Beetle Sphere? This one specifically steals chakra. Yeah, you just straight up can't beat her, can you? Like, you cannot, there's no way to out to damage in cellular activation. Yeah, that's, yeah, I don't think I like that decision. Like, the only downside to cellular activation is that you can only remain active as long as you have chakra. But they don't have chakra, they have infinite chakra reserves, so there's no way to kill her. Yeah, how, where's my... Yeah, they survived a truth-seeking orb. You literally can't kill them. It is literally impossible to kill Sakura then. Cool. Fine, I guess you just have... Sakura just has way too much plot armor for us, I guess. Like... Okay, we found the only unkillable mob in the mod. Like, the only thing we cannot defeat is a pink-haired girl named Sakura, I guess. Yeah, don't really think I like that decision. Like, the only... Unless she just... I'm just gonna spam this move for like 5 minutes. I'll be back if she dies. Okay, so like 5 minutes later, hitting her with countless truth-seeking orbs. Like, I've tunneled like 100 blocks or something like that, quite a far distance. She's still standing. I have an idea, though. We literally have an insta-kill move. The Toad confrontation thing instantly puts anything into a... I literally tried Samihata and still that didn't work. This jutsu activates our Toads. And as long as our Toads are still standing, anything within like 30 blocks after a few seconds gets hit with a super powerful genjutsu, and we get a sword to insta-kill anything that's caught in our genjutsu. And she still won't die. Why aren't you dead? You literally can't kill Sakura. Okay. Yeah, don't. That's a weird decision. That's a weird decision on the mod maker's part. It's like making a truly unkillable mob. Yeah. I don't know. Sakura has drops. Like, I think I read a changelog where they added that armor to her and made it a drop if you can kill her. But she cannot die. Like, she does not have a chakra reserve to drain away. So enhanced cellular activation is true immortality. Like, if you thought we were immortal, there is just straight up an immortal mob. We can take damage. I mean, she can take damage too. That's weird. Why give her drops if you've made her truly immortal? That's a weird decision. I don't know. Anyways. Oh, an Obito. I still don't think Gunbai is a possible reward from you, just because somehow we have never seen it after killing, like, 10 of them. But I still like to try anyways. I don't even know where... Did I catch him? Dang it, I did catch him. I was just trying to clear the pathway to find him, but it looks like he was on the outskirts of that. Anyways, I definitely got distracted by Sakura, just trying to kill her, which is apparently just impossible. Rude. Let's just go home and sleep. We don't actually need to be out and about running during nighttime anymore, looking for white setsus. Because, we're just spawning things in at this point, aren't we? So, how am I going to do this? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in a bunch of DNA, because I will attach it to our player, and I don't have to run commands for it. And then, and then whatever new DNA we get first is we're going to go in order, I think. Oh, come on, Data, where even is he? Oh, I'm running into him. That explains it. So, I think I have some junk to dump in here real quick. Oh, I do have a Sakura on me. I forgot I caught her and was going to do that, then just spawn her in anyways. Ah, dang it. I just messed up my Tencheigon. Though we're probably not using the Tencheigon cloak anymore anyways, so that probably doesn't matter much. Anyways, clear a couple of spaces. That should do. Should probably also fix the sword too. Anyways, DNA. So Byakugan we already have. Dust we already have. Dust we already have. Ice we already have. Sharingan we already have. Dust we already have. Byakugan we already have. Byakugan we already have. Oh, come, love. There's no way I'm this unlucky. It's 5 to 7. Or 5 to 6 or something like that. Out of things we could possibly get that are new DNA, and we're still this unlucky. I'm gonna grab out a diamond chest. I'm gonna store all of these in there, and I'll be back when I get a new one, and we're gonna see how silly this gets. Because this is going to get silly, because I am apparently just this unlucky. So, diamond chest. I could definitely just make this thing, but this is easier. If I can find it, there it is. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm just going to keep grabbing DNA, and this chest is probably going to be full or close to full by the time I get a new one. It does have to go into the inventory before it can go into the chest. Otherwise, it won't actually reset. So, I'll be back in a moment. This is already silly. It's only going to get sillier. Okay, there's no way this is working properly. Because, I can keep going. I can keep on going, and I am never going to get a new one at this rate. Like, I think Dust Release is still definitely the most common one in here. Which is weird, because I think it's supposed to be one of the rarest Kekkei Genkais. But I am legitimately never going to get a new one. I'm almost sure of that. And the thing is, I looked up the last 4 or 5 change logs for the Kabuto add-on. We're playing the newest version, which says it added some things and fixed a couple crashes. The previous version says it fixed DNA bugs. The version before that says it fixed storm rogues. The version before that says it fixed Shinobis actually working for ceiling-tailed beasts. So I don't know if this version was just like an updated version that broke a lot of the previous fixes, and maybe I should downgrade the versions. Although it's a little late for that. But I love how I'm scrolling through the change logs, and most of them says, oh, this thing has been fixed. Oh, this thing has been fixed. Oh, this thing has been fixed. And it's a bunch of things that just haven't been working right this whole time. I don't know. Anyways, apparently we're using the command to get the Kekkei Genkais, because this is just never going to work. So, okay. Or either that or I go try to downgrade and see if that fixes it. It's a little late for that anyways. Slash give Ninja Release Arden. There are 5 to choose from. Boil we haven't seen. Explosion. I have no idea what Jinten Flight is. I have no idea what Karma is. That I know what that is. That's getting saved. Lightning, Magnet, Boil, Explosion, Magnet, Paper. That's a new one actually added in from Kabuto. Particle, I believe, is Dust. Scorch, Storm, and is that it? Oh, that's 6. Yeah, Paper. So, okay, which one are we going to start with? I guess we're going to go with, I guess we're going to start with Boil because it's the first one on the list. Because why not? Give Ninja Released, Boil. Ardendrous, Boil. And do I want to set this to be our affinity? That'll just mean if I set it to affinity, that means I just have to use less experience scrolls on it. So set affinity true. Okay, and that gives us one with 2 things on it. And we can actually look at released here. So those are all the basic ones. Cool. Magnet release, ice, explosion, Scorch, lava, storm, boil. Yeah, you can see there boil is only supposed to have 2. This one is set as our infinity, so it would only cost 400. Interesting that paper isn't listed here, despite the fact that it is a release, I think still. What if I look up paper? There it is. Why is it called paper ninjutsu instead of paper release? Interesting. Anyways, need to grab out the experience scrolls for this. And let's see what Boil is all about, shall we? And we might go rapid fire here, or we may try out a couple extra ones. I don't know for sure. This jutsu, you're supposed to acquire either as your random jutsu from having water and fire release, or water and or fire release when you're first getting your first one. Or I believe this is the one that the 5 Tails Kokuo gives you. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So Corrosion Mist and Unrivaled Strength. I have a bunch of opponents on us. We'll probably spawn in some bosses, but just like a little something to make this a little bit easier. This place is full of a bunch of random come on. A bunch of like skeletons with armor and whatnot, so are we okay, game? We were perfectly fine a moment ago. Oh, I don't actually have water and or fire on me. Whoops, I put them in here. So now this should work. Corrosion Mist. Corrosion Mist. That seems pretty effective. Hold on, what's the max charge on this? It's not 10. It's not 20. Will this do block damage at a high enough level? 30. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, it does not work like Great Breakthrough, at least. But anything, I can just kill off an entire castle just by doing this, standing on the outside and blowing boiling hot steam into it. Oh, that stayed active for a long time. Is it still active? It's still making the sound. Okay, so that seemed pretty effective. Okay, and then Unrivaled Strength. How does this work? Just releasing it at a 1 makes a sound and a little bit of a steam release. We're just going to see the maximum for both of these, I think. It's not 10. I thought it was going to stop at 13.4 for a moment, but it was just a tiny bit of stopping lag. 20. 20 seconds of a lot of strength buffs. Do I, like, have the explosive punch? Did I just phase through a wall? I think I just phased through a wall. Oh, I killed everything in here. There's nothing to punch. Yeah, that's a very short time. Um, I basically killed everything. I really did successfully kill just about everything in this village, but it seems like the buff is about equivalent to however long you charge it for. Like, if you only release it after a second, you only get a second of the buff. So it's basically like one punch, if you're lucky. Anyways, release it at 20. Unrivaled strength. Okay. Ooh, I have like the leap attack that you get from Oh. Okay, yeah, we have a little bit of a leap forward. Apparently, we're just expelling steam, so everything around us is just boiling at the same time. And we have a significant power boost. Okay. Boil release is very straightforward, but it seems pretty powerful. Let's try it on the dummy just to see. And, I'm curious if the power probably scales with the power you release it at too, but I think this one's probably mostly just based on time is the power you're giving it. I'm being bad with words right now. 61. Unless we do the little leap attack and we start spam clicking it, then it's only like 20 or 30. Okay. So yeah. I would have absolutely no problems at all getting this as our Kekkei Genkai. Oh, this one's cool. Get away from the village. Oh, that was almost bad. I still had unrivaled strength on when I came in here, and then and it just turned off at the exact right moment. Okay. So, boil release. Already off to a good start. Like, this is a really cool one. Like, unrivaled strength is... I knew some of these gave really good strength buffs. I didn't remember exactly which ones. But, yeah. It's a very effective, if very simple jutsu. Or pair of jutsus, because both of those are really good. Anyways, there's that. I should probably upgrade the backpack real quick. Otherwise, Otherwise, I'm not going to have enough room for all of these. Oh yeah, this is the one where it takes an actual iron block, isn't it? There's that. Why'd I do that? I'm a goofball. Anyways, that and that gets... Oh yeah, this is the one where it takes a chest. 1 second, let me upgrade this backpack. I am just failing. Okay, backpack upgraded, and I also went home real quick and fixed up Caliburn. Anyways, next up on the chopping block, boil, very powerful, very simple. Next up is going to be 6-pass boil bone, earth, explosion. That's the next new Kekkei Genkai. There's a couple things in there. I'm not entirely sure what they are. Like, I don't know what damage debugger is, and I'm a bit afraid to try it. But explosion, this is the next one, requiring earth and lightning release. I just pulled out all the basic ones so we can test them. Although maybe I should do this so I can do the experience thing without actually setting off the jutsu itself. But 1, 2, 3 gets us landmine fist. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets us explosive clay. And 1, 2, 3, 4 gets us explosive clone. You know what? I thought I remembered this jutsu being set up C1, C2, C3, and C4, because I believe that's what Deidara's attacks are named after. But apparently not? Or they might have changed that. Or that's a different or that's the Mathiox mod, and I just keep getting the two mixed up in my head. That is also quite probable. Anyways, landmine fist. We're gonna go in order, of course. I need to pull out Earth Release, of course. Obviously, nothing's gonna happen unless I right-click. Oh, okay, so this... Aha, I see. So this one works in just the same way. I almost dropped Earth Release on the ground. That would have been bad. So it works just like Unrivaled Strength. I'm about to be dust released. Turn on Lightning Chakra mode. I forgot. Ewell Rogues are scary if you don't actually pay attention to them. Anyways, Landmine Fist charges up exactly like our friend, Unrivaled Strength. And once this powers up, we're gonna see it launch at its max. This one's kind of slow, actually. With how slow it is, I'm expecting 10. Yep, Landmine Fist. Aha, so it works like unrivaled strength, it looks like. Where it's a pretty significant strength buff that does some ground damage. Yeah. A powerful jutsu that becomes incredibly difficult to use due to lag whenever you punch with it. Oh, it can one-shot a Grimoire of Gaia mob. That's always a good litmus test for how strong a jutsu is, because that means it can bypass, like, the built-in defenses. Oh, 217. Okay. Wow. Okay, can I deactivate this jutsu now? Because the entire game is breaking. Okay. Shift... Oh, yeah, hold on. I have Lightning Chakra mode on. Okay. Go away, Evil Rogue. Hold on. Go away. Oh, I've actually aggroed the... Come on. Wow. Stop it. Caliburn. There we go. Sorcery, you can just hang out over there. As long as I don't activate your second phase, you should be no problem. Okay, so we saw 217, but I think I still had Lightning Chakra mode on. Oh, does this not activate unless it's actually charged up to 10 then, it seems like. Hold on. Let's try this one more time. But it's looking like Landmine Fist is going to be on the jutsu list of things that cause too much lag to actually legitimately use. Cool. Come on. And charge it up to 10. That one only did 197, but we also no longer have lightning mode on, so a very powerful jutsu that's very hard to use. Okay. Next up is Explosive Clay. C1. Oh, okay. I still have Landmine Fist on. It takes a second to deactivate. Okay, so C1, C2, C3, C4. Is there a C5 or is that the max? C4. Aha! So C4 is to create a giant explosive clone of ourselves, punch a thing, and probably accidentally blow it up. And my clone's still standing. Can Landmine Fist please turn off? How do I get you to actually do a thing? Landmine Fist. Come on, why won't you do a thing? It's currently being attacked. Landmine Fist is turned off. Okay, so you actually have to do that. So if I punch this... Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. Did Sorcery despawn? It looks like Sorcery despawned. So you need to not have Landmine Fist on to make this work. But essentially, if you punch a thing while having C4 out, your clone will just like deflate or I don't even know. And I don't even know what the right word would be. And then it will just do a massive amount of damage to whatever you hit with it. Explosive K. C1. I still have... How did Landmine Fist get reactivated? There we go. So if I punch this ninja... There we go. Our C1 explosive gets attached to it. And C1's actually pretty powerful, just as a tiny little thing. Oh, come on. I reactivated Landmine Fist. C1. Get it. And we'll see... I said get it. Okay, apparently C1 will not auto-target the dummy. I need to punch something else instead. Will you get it? There we go. Okay, so it looks like C1 can't bypass the defenses. But it's just a little thing. If we get hit or if we hit something, it'll go protect us and go blow it up. Okay, C1, cool enough. C2. Aha! C2 is when we get this thing, and we can, like, ride around on it. We can fly. And then from here, we can still freely launch C1s, I think. Yep. So that's pretty cool. And, oh, the problem is... Aha! So that explosion actually did bypass Grimoire of Gaia defenses. Cool. So, yeah, explosion. It's working a little bit finicky. Landmine Fist is just kind of unusable and makes the other ones just stop working too for some reason. Plus, I can't really test it on the training dummy. Anyways, C3. Here we go. Yeah. So you drop that thing. Ow, we blew ourselves up for 152 damage. Oh, it's still going. I thought it was done. Yeah, let's toss on the Rinnegan real quick. That was... You know, I knew it was a big explosion. That was even more than I thought it was going to be. So let's try that one again, shall we? C1, C2, C3. Like, oh, I thought it would drop to the ground, but no, it just falls immediately. Oh, it does when it activates. So, wait, what? What was that explosion range? Oh, there we go. So this is one of the most destructive mods, one of the most destructive jutsus in the mod. I think it's beaten out by the truth-seeking Rasen Shuriken just barely. And, what jutsu did we use to destroy? Oh yeah, it's beaten out by the Shinra Tensei, or the Tengai Shinsei, rather. I think Shinra Tensei is Almighty Push's other name. But it's beaten out by that jutsu, and I think it's probably about on par, maybe slightly smaller than the Truth-Seeking Rasen Shuriken. But it's definitely one of the biggest booms in the mod. Or so far, at least. So, C3, only use against a mob that you want to make sure no longer exists. Hold on, Naruto, C1, C2, C3. You have 1,300 health and a lot of defenses. What will this do to you? Okay, Naruto survives. Naruto did not care. The Shinobi did not care. Cool. Cool, so Naruto just took an explosion to the face. Got it, cool. It's okay. So, Naruto, you okay? The problem is, yes, you are. Get him, explosion clone. That did something at least. It does not set... Oh, wait. Oh, I have Naruto targeted with these, so the other explosions are just going to go get him. Okay. So, C1's working a little bit better than I was expecting, and I can just sort of spam this. Will my C2 actually go get him too? Like, explosive play, C2. Obviously, the main point of C2 is that... Oh, that was close. Oh, C2 won't actually go get him. I thought it would for a moment, but nope. Oh, things are happening. C1, go get him, my pretties. Fly, fly. Okay, so C1, once you have a target, you can just spam this move. Your little clone, your little explosive thingies will just go and get him. And they're pretty effective. Once he enters Chakra Cloak, though, they seem to fall off quite a bit. So they're very good for Phase 1 Naruto, not very good for Phase 2. Anyways, we have one more explosive jutsu to go, and that is the Explosive Clone. I believe that this... we can see... When we fight Datara, we can see him launch this all the time. It creates a clone. Funnily enough, it's the incomplete clone. It has the incomplete... Rinnegan and Cloak on. But if we punch Naruto, it will get its aggro, and our clone should just try to attack him and explode on impact. Datara uses this attack all the time. Get him! Okay, it punched. Against another opponent, maybe good, but Naruto with his, you can see it do a sliver, but his regen and his defenses are so good that that's not going to help much. Maybe against some sort of boss? Like, I have a feeling this could work pretty well against Zabuza, especially considering it's pretty hard to keep track of him in the mist. The clones wouldn't have that problem. I just sadly don't have a Zabuza to try this with. Hey, Jiraiya. Do I have Sage Mode on it? Yes, I do. Put that away just so it doesn't get messed up. So, Explosive Clone. Oh. Okay, so that got... Why am I teleporting? Did I accidentally put on body replacement or something? Or does Explosive Clone just make you teleport slightly whenever you activate it? Oh, I guess it just activates a little teleport to get you out of danger. But they're literally blowing up on everything but Jiraiya, the one thing I wanted to try exploding them on. Okay, so Jiraiya's either too fast or too strong to actually work against them. Oh, bye, clone. Yeah. So, they're just too slow. They have to stop when they explode, and most mobs can just fly their way out of there, or super speed their way out of there. So, I don't know. Explosion isn't necessarily a bad jutsu, especially C3, but the rest of the abilities just are a little rough to actually use. I thought I drew that out Tsutsuki's attention. I was hoping I didn't, though. So, I don't know. So far, C3 makes it good. Like, I don't think I'd complain. It does make this jutsu very hard to use with how explosive it is, like literally in the name. So I don't know. Not my favorite jutsu. No, not my favorite Kekkei Genkai, but it's good enough, I guess. Anyways, I think we have time for one more once I clear inventory. There goes my dog. 1 second. Okay. Sadly, I had to close my window because now people are outside messing around with power tools. Anyways, what is next? Let's go with what's next from the base mod first, because there was a couple of things I didn't even realize were added in, or a couple of things I just don't know what they are. So 6 paths we've seen, boil we've seen, bone we've seen, Byakugan, yes. Chakra regen, damage debugger. I have no idea really what either of those are. Explosion, we just tested out. Fire, gates, ice. Immortality, I know where that comes from. That's waiting. Jinton flight, I have no idea, so I'm going to hold off just in case it breaks things. Karma, the Karma seal is apparently added in by the Kabuto add-on, so we'll do that later. Kekimora, lava, lightning, magnet. Magnet is the next base mod one, so here we go. Also, that's one that's going to take a little while, because magnet's a pretty cool one, so let's just skip to Scorch. I think Scorch only has 2 or 3 moves, or 3, I think. Yeah. So magnet is going to be next time, because that's a really cool one. Anyways, this, if we grab experience, how many moves is this? 3 for Scorch Orb, 4 for Steam Kill, 5 for the one. 1, 2, 3. Storm Scorch is now activated. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We activated the orb, but none of the other attacks went off. I do really like Scorch. This is another pretty basic one. As you can see there, spawn Scorch Orb. It spawns in a Scorch Orb. I think we can have 5 of these activated, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess we can have an infinite number of these. So yeah, that's what this does. Scorch Orbs. We basically have these flying around. We can now no longer go near anything we care about, because they will be scorched. It's in the name. I don't remember. Yeah, it's a lot of really minor hits, like it's 1 a million times. Let's stop with the arrows. I'm trying to test this against Jiraiya, but you keep knocking me away from him. Okay, so they will just chew away at a Toad Summon. I wasn't sure how well they do against something with a lot of health, but they're actually pretty good. So basically, we just have really good defenses if Jiraiya gets too close to us. We can just stand here. It seems like Jiraiya has too much defense to actually take much damage from it, though. Also, I like that they're on fire. Okay, no, he just speeds his way out of it a lot, but if we're in a position where he can't book it away from us, he will get chewed away. So spawn Scorch Orbs. Already just does that. It's a pretty cool one. Thing is, Steam Kill. The thing about this jutsu is you summon the orbs to do things for you. Yeah. Basically, you spawn a bunch of the orbs, and then you use Steam Kill to send them out and hit things. So they either act defensively or as offensive weapons. Although, it seems like Jiraiya's pretty quick, or kind of too quick to actually use this effectively on him, because he could just outrun them. But they do have returned to us like they're truth-seeking orbs. In fact, it works really similarly to truth-seeking orb. Oh, it looks like most of them have run their course, though. So, need to get more of them. 1, 2... Oh, is he destroying them with his Rasengan? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is probably a good place to start. 9, 10. So we have 10 of them right now. Next up, Steam Kill. Just send them and they'll go after a thing. Super Steam Blast. I believe this chart... How does this work again? Ow, stop hitting me with that explosion. Can I land, please, Jiraiya? Super Steam Kill. What is this? Oh, he just deleted all of our orbs again. 2, 3, 4. Super Steam Blast. Oh yeah, they all coalesce into one giant thing, and then it gets... Are you kidding? It just sailed right over his head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does it actually get stronger the more orbs you have? I feel like it should, but I don't know if it does. Super Steam Blast. And there goes my dog again. Are you kidding me? Who's even doing that? There's got to be a rogue Anbu here. Like, that's not Jiraiya. What even is that? It's definitely a rogue Anbu, got you. Anyways, let's try this one again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. 8. I just had to reactivate it on my own. Wow, that did not do much. That only did like 18 damage. Super Steam Blast. Come on. Jiraiya's just kind of an annoying opponent if you're not going in for an insta-kill. If you're just testing things against him, he is way too quick and does way too many explosive attacks like that. So, yeah. I like Scorch Release. I think Scorch Release is cool. It's got really good defensive capabilities, but is apparently not scaled very well to super strong opponents or bosses. This is really good if you want to just like clear out an entire castle and not deal with it. Like how explosive damage is it? Super Steam Blast. It really doesn't seem like that's getting boosted by having extra mobs. Wait, does not I thought that did block damage, but maybe not. Maybe it only breaks like dirt and trees and stuff. So, I don't know. I like it. The orbs are cool, and the fact that they're very good for like defensive and offensive capabilities against minor mobs, but not scaled very well for actual bosses, besides just like a couple of like chainsaw-like attacks if they get too close, but most mobs don't care. Actually, this might be pretty effective against Kisame. Like, Kisame's whole thing is he'll spawn clones, they'll rush at you, and they'll trap you in a water prison. If your orbs are going, they should just get rid of the clones immediately, so you won't actually be stuck in the prison. But against someone like Itachi, who like dashes in and then dashes back out and won't actually take many hits, or Naruto, who blasts you away instead, I don't know. There are certain mobs that this might be good for, certain mobs where it's probably not the greatest, and it joins the rank of cool, probably not that powerful in the grand scheme of things, especially compared to other ones. So, there's a decent number of Kekkei Genkais gone through today. We've gone through, Boil we got to see, that's a cool one, that's a pretty powerful one. Explosion is, I don't know, I like C3. I like C3, and the little, and the C1s are kind of cool. Everything else I'm just kind of on. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the clone ones, like most of the clone jutsus. I suppose Explosion Clone is probably a pretty powerful one in the grand scheme of things, but we have Limbo Clone, and Limbo Clone is just objectively better for combat. I don't know. So, yeah. And Scorch Release, which is just cool. I thought Explosion Release was a fire-based one. It feels like it should be fire, but it's earth and lightning. I was going to say we went through 3 fire ones, but then I remembered, no, we did not, in fact, do that. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for watching one more time, And a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagata and Goddess of the Star-Filled Void. Thank you so much for the extra support. So now, without further ado, take care, everybody.